Hey everybody, Angry Otter coming from you inside of a planet of mine again. Let's see where we are here. I never ended up jumping in the effort of maybe having a few more turns kind of go around. For anybody that was keeping tabs, if anybody actually saw this, I had ended on turn 270 and it just ticked over now. But that's alright, we're losing a little bit of progress and that's okay. One thing I want to bring to attention is this right here. So you see how it's kind of hard to see now with the overlay in the way, but here where my finger is, you can see on the little pie slice underneath it is red. What the red pie slice underneath an object or underneath a tile means is that we're actually going through more resources than are being replenished. So each planet has the ability to reproduce resources. I don't know if it's unlocked just yet. It does not appear to be. Although I could be wrong. I could be looking in the exact wrong spot here. So let me see if I can't find something. Small museum, no. Factory, no. Not the foundry, not the press. It just was there. Oops, sorry. Simple mind. So there is a way and a means by which you can actually generate atmosphere for the planet. So where is it here? See right here it shows regeneration, right? So at the end of it, plant circle. So I can get a plant nursery and reduce or increase, I should say, the regeneration. So let me see if there's one available here that I can put in. Plantation farm, not quite yet. No. So our regeneration rate is going to be slower than what we would like it to be, but that's okay. We can kind of make do with what we have for now. I'm going to let it kind of go around, or I'm actually going to spin it around a few cycles here. See what I can get going here. There we go. What I needed was 100 and just 100 stone in order to get the first factory building here, the foundry. So let me go ahead and get that built, put my resource on top of it to build it, and then we're just going to give that a wait. While we're waiting, I'm going to look for the other ones here. I need a press, which I can take wood and turn into paper and stone to stable, etc. This is, again, in the previous video, all you're doing here, right now at least, is you're trying just to kind of plot yourself and plot your means for upgrading different pieces of equipment in your buildings and different productions and all that. Workbench can do books from paper. So what the books are used for here, and I'll show you, inside of research. Oh, so I'm sorry, the research lab also produces books, but the museum, I believe, common resources into Ascension. There's a means by which you can actually have additional resources to go into your research, which is this guy down here. So I'm gonna go ahead and why not? I'll just build up the workbench, new inhabitant, and have him go through. So right now this guy here is producing 1 coal every 9 seconds. And in order to change what you want to work on, this little drop down box here at the bottom of your overlay, if you hit it, you can see the different menu comes up here. Looks like it's gonna be a coal and a glass to create, heck, I think that's water. Yep, it's water. I don't really need that. There we go. Or it looks like coal and sand to create, I think that's iron or stainless steel. So you'll need some of these other ones for all the various different parts of this game. So as you can see, 4 pieces of paper are being converted into a book. However, there you go, I'm not making any paper just yet because I need to be able to create the press. So once the press gets up and running, which right now I am only missing, it looks like stone. Once the press gets up and running, I can start making paper. Every 4 sheets of paper gets turned into a book. Every book gets turned into, I believe, research notes. Or research points, I guess, for here, for the discovery costs, right? So I'll be able to actually increase the amount of my discovery rate, as you'll see up here in that section, once we get to it. So, let's see here. going to take a few turns for us to get up to 50 stone. I'm just going to go ahead and speed us up. Oops. No, almost. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and come in here and put my press. Grab a new resource, and there it is. So you can also see that we've got another... Actually, I can leave him there. Take one of my resources from there and him into there. So now we're starting to gather more food, which is good. And we're gathering more wood, which we also need. So it's been just about 20 rounds since we started this video, and that's okay. We're gonna go a little bit longer just to see if we can't get a few things going here. Especially once this gets created. So there we go. 1 wood gets converted into 2 paper. I also have the ability to do 1 stone into a sand, get some emeralds, rubies, and diamonds. I've not had a game last as long to get into the emerald, ruby, diamond thing. There is a technology tree that includes microprocessors, kind of a thing, but they just call it, I believe, like technology, and it just looks like a chip, pretty much. But what I am gonna do, I've got enough space, I guess. What to do, what to do, what to do. That button's right by there, so... Oh, let's see here. We're doing good on water, we're doing good on food. We're gaining pretty decent ascension every round. But our research is definitely kind of slow as far as this is concerned. So, I guess, you know what, for the time being, I can create a new inhabitant and at least just kind of keep bringing up food. This tile here that I'm kind of pushing on now that you can't really, it's not unlocked. This is manure, which is used, I'm sure, at some point in time as a part of farming. You can convert manure into other things. There we go. This is the first time we can actually do an upgrade on something. But this means we can... I believe it just increases the production rate of it, as well as what can be brought out. If I look at my mine, nope, no upgrade yet. And as you can see in this one here, let me go back to it. This green update or upgrade button right there that I'm pushing on. And you have to push and hold here, which I'll do. Or I could just let it go and it will go back to normal. You have to hold, push and hold. That's one of the mechanics that I still, as you can tell, kind of struggle with. I want to just tap the button and just let it go, but nothing happens. So, we also now have 4 books, which is good. I've not tried... Doesn't look like I can do anything. I can demolish things. Got 2 pretty decent forests going. Can fit more on those. I'm gonna go ahead and just say this. It's gonna cost me 2 explosives, which are up here in the corner. I'm just gonna go ahead and just destroy that one. But what that does is it opens up that land for me to be able to develop anything else that I want on it, right? Which is nice. Don't need a well because I've got plenty of water coming in. This guy, however, let's see here. I think I need to do... That's right. This one here is what I can do to actually increase my output of research. So go ahead and put him there. And once that gets done, we'll be sitting at about 30 rounds, pretty close to by the time he's done. This has been a pretty fun game. I've actually really considered buying the full version of it, even though the full version does cost just about $6 US. It's still one that I've been enjoying quite a bit, even from the sole purpose of just kind of a time waster. I don't play it a lot necessarily, but when I do jump into it, I have enjoyed the time that I've got. And so, I mean, that might be considered a bit of a waste, I guess, for you know, someone that just kind of hops in here and there, but I've quite enjoyed it, so I think I just kind of take it. So here's the research lab. As you can see, one paper can get transformed into 10 research points, basically, and then a book can get converted into 50. So those go directly into your bank here, as you can see on the bottom. You'll start seeing, as this has 20, now that I'm converting books, which are getting created more frequently than what I'm consuming, which I believe I am producing a book every 9 seconds, which only takes, it takes 4 paper, so that's the cutout, right? So while I may not be able to produce books, I am producing 2 paper every 9 seconds. So about once every 18 seconds I can create a book, because I'm going to be missing some of the intervals, which means this takes 8 seconds to generate, so I'll be right about on par with consuming and with, no, not quite on par, but just about on par with consuming and producing the books for research, which is nice. But as you can see, that bar already, we're already up to 220, and we still have 5 books to consume, so we'll still be getting about 250 research points here shortly. But we're going to go ahead and leave it here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. If you want to, feel free to give it a like. If you have any comments, questions, feel free to leave those as well. Subscribe for my infrequent uploads. Other than that, I will catch you guys later. Thanks.